I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change, remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. And then I made my bedroom, sitting back thinking got too much headroom.
Welcome everyone, the regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Look at the Bucks. They're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear so often, their fans, this can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
Left side, ball. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Williams can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You look at the Bucks. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
Yeah, and you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably... we have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And he makes that one.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Trent. Pass to Lillard. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Prince. Bridges for 3. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Ball. And it's all evened up.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Lillard. Driving to the basket. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Number 45.
Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Bridges, right side. Fires from deep. And the rejection by Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 8. Charlotte trailing. Here's Miller. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Now, here's Bridges. Still yet to score. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Now, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Trent with the wide open look. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Back to Williams. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Here's Miller. A rebound by the Bucks.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Lillard. Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bucks leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's a Kobe. It's good.
Oh, that is the kind of tough bucket they want to get from Josh Okogie. He just shakes off the contact and finishes strong.
Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 4. Out to the right wing. .106 left in the first quarter. Down low. And stolen by Portis. Now Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Bridges outside. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Lillard from outside. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And here's Rose. To the middle. There's Portis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Curry. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Nurkic. It's stolen by Kumbo. Outside Rose. And Lopez has it in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
On the wing, Williams. He has yet to score. Beyond the arc. Pocket 4. And stolen by Kuzma. Rose goes in. Yep. And goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's man. They grab their own miss. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Bucks making a change here. And here's Giannis. Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside. Onto the Kumbo. Automatic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
There's Ball with the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Prince. And Prince with the jam.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Lillard with it. Williams picks him up. And Giannis gets it to go.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Right side, Ball. And Charlotte turns it over again.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Ball hits them both.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Now here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. And that one is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And again, the Hornets missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Miller. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Up again. And Williams is right there. Williams has got his first points in this one.
That's just a case of Grant Williams wanting it more than anybody else. Excellent job hitting the glass.
All the officials are all over that one.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And Portis drains both of them. Hornets trail by 21. Outside, Ball. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they'll keep possession. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. The three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Sharp. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Hornets trail by 17. Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Miller's got 5.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Good on the three-point shot. 14 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
On deep, Trent. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, range is what Gary Trent gives you, and it's on display right there.
It's Trent on the wing. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's Ball. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, they've come into a nice flow this quarter.
Outside Portis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass the ball. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Trent. He's off on that one. Good D by Miller.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. So both teams making some changes here. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Back to Rose. And it's blocked. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Stolen by Jackson. Lopez outside. Hit his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Stolen. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Bridges inside the three-point line. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Miller with a wide open, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Master Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Trent outside. Connects from three-point range. Trent got 11 points.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's a Kogi. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Rose.
What we know about Josh Okogie, this guy's a physical player. He does not mind mixing it up on his way to the cup.
Kogi taking 2 shots. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lillard. He's got 14. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Pass the ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
This guy can make jump shots from anywhere on the floor. We see you, young Mr. Miller.
Bridges inside. Pass the ball. Jacks up a 3. Here's Bridges. Crafty move. He takes it up and plays it in. And that's now 6 points for Miles Bridges.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
It's thrown by Kumbo. Here he goes. Pass to Lillard. Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Five to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Hornets trailed by 20. Ball feeling it out a bit. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Milwaukee leading by 17. Lillard gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Lillard's got 16 points. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's Miller with the 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. Bridges misses. Pass to Lopez. Giannis outside. Inside. Bridges with the steal. And here's Miller outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Lillard. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Ball. Can't hit from in close. Bucks leading by 16. Pass to Lopez. Lillard, right side. Back to Lopez. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
And the rejection by Giannis. And the basket by Okogie.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
But Josh Okogie's ability to create offense for his team with his defensive ability on play right there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Curry on the wing. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jackson has the open look. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Bridges outside. Screen by Nurkic. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
Boy, that's textbook screen and roll action. You can see why they involve Nurkic in these sets. So savvy.
Pass to Bamba. To the left wing. .107 left here in the third quarter.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Bridges outside. Looking to get back on track here. And Bridges jams it in.
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Here's Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Free throw good. Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. Here's Bridges. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick and roll situations.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here is Porter to the paint. Portis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. And Milwaukee has possession. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Porter. Now here's Giannis. Williams with the steal. Here's Ball. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
To the inside. Here's Bamba. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Gets an open look and hits.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here we felt it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's Ball with the three. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Now, here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Bamba. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
It's Miller on the wing. Takes it inside. Porter pulls it in.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Here's Lillard. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Miller. Outside, Ball. To the middle. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick-and-roll basketball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Now Lillard. Fires away from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Now here's Lillard. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Lillard.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Lillard. And it's Trent in the corner. Lillard left side. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 27 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Bucks leading by 17. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
He hits the second from the line.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lillard. On the top of the key. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Lillard's got 36. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Three-pointer, Lillard. There's Portis, and so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.